Hello and welcome back to Narsarsuaq in Greenland. This is leg 3 of our Atlantic crossing. We're heading over to Goose Bay, Canada next, which is probably just about 2 hours away from here. Alright, local weather here at 1600 hours is 240 at 6, which is perfect because we're taking off runway 24. Alright, so this is the departure chart for Narsarsuaq. We're gonna depart straight out. Alright, runway 24 is identified somewhat. Alright, toga button. Pita heat. Flaps are set for departure. Speed brakes are retracted. Landing lights have come off. Taxi lights are off. Right, we're going to depart straight ahead, then a right turn 360 degrees, and then on a heading of 269 roughly. In case anything happens, we come back here. Runway 6. Alright, brakes are applied. Here comes the power to good engines. Airspeed is alive, both sides. 70, 80, 100, 111,
Altitude.
Rotate. Positive climb, gear up. V2 plus 20 flaps up. Climb detent. Yaw damper. Alright, here comes our right turn here over the bay. Fly up the fjord here for a little bit until we gain enough altitude. It's looking good. It's looking just fine. Go, look back down. The runway is almost not visible. Probably an issue with this particular scenery. These are quite steep turns. Keep overshooting it a little bit. But just as well, because we gained so much altitude, the air temperature is freezing cold, so we're climbing just fine here. Okay, and now a heading of 279er. And we're out of here. Right, so here we are then. The Canadian coast is ahead of us. We are just a few moments before our top of descent. And it is time to plan the descent and also configure the aircraft for landing and do the approach briefing. With regards to the arrival, let's have a bit of a look at the map. So we are here on the approach. There's no standard instrument approaches, no stars, but there's a ton of different approaches. So runway 26. So we are on our way into the SCOAT transition on a 256 heading. It's a standard glide slope of 3 degrees. Decision altitude is 403. In case this doesn't work out, we'll climb left 3200, direct Talov, and hold, which is down here. So everything super standard. And we're coming in on runway 26, which is here. And depending on the conditions on the ground, we're going to be able to exit at Delta or at the end at Foxtrot, head over here somewhere. Since we're here, we're going to have a look at where to switch over the inches per mercury. That's where it is. So in the configs menu, switch from hectopascal to inches of mercury. Right, 26,000 feet at the moment, still on standard pressures. And we got the Yukon below us. Nice and frozen landscape. Lots of moose. Alright, we're back and we have passed flight level 180, so in the US and Canada. That means we're switching to we're switching to local pressures. Significant cloud cover here, we should be fine. Yeah, so we're looking at Goose Bay, halfway frozen at the moment. Getting closer here. Very pretty. Right, ceiling broken 5,800 feet. It's probably a bit more than broken here. It seems overcast, but it's fine. We can deal with that. For some reason we're doing a left turn. Okay, that's okay. Speed to 30 knots. Airport in sight, I think. Okay, slowing down to below 200 knots now. That is the point where we can get the gear down. Okay, flaps 15, speed checks. Gear down. Gear selected and indicating 3 green, no red. Speed 140, flaps full, speed brakes are off, and now we have to add a little bit more power again to counteract the drag. Okay, finishing the checklist. Flaps are set, landing gear set, flaps 35, speed brakes off, airspeed VRF almost. Autopilot and yaw damper before landing checklist is complete. Autopilot goes away, yaw damper goes away. 121. Gears down, flaps are full. Landing lights are on. Winds from the left. We're turning into the wind using a little bit of rudder. Here's a V app 110.
500.
Continue. Here's our minimums 400 roughly. No issue whatsoever. And idle. This runway is huge. Bit of a floater. Spoilers. Flaps up. Is that delta already? Maybe not. We're gonna roll to the end here. Since we got the speed. No, here's delta. Very nice. Come the taxi lights. We got the landing lights. Flaps are up. Spoilers are retracted. The speed brake is up. Welcome to Canada. Sorry. Beautiful approach. Really enjoyed that. That was a mistake. Okay. Stop. Stop. Seems to be a bug. Continuing on here to the apron and probably stop somewhere here on the right. That's good enough. Cover back on the engines, shut this bastard off as well. Thank you very much. That was it. Leg 3, Atlantic crossing. Sadly, no ATC today. next we're heading to Sebring from here. Maybe direct, maybe we'll make a bit of a stop somewhere. But we have a race to go to, and the direct route should be within the range of the CJ4. We'll see. In the meantime, thanks for flying, and I'll catch you on the next leg.